friends, welcome to the Time for Living podcast, your ultimate guide to finding the time you need to crush your business dreams while still having time to live your one beautiful life. I'm your host, Lucy Clark, a devoted boy mum, dedicated business owner and time-finding expert. Say goodbye to that I'm too busy mindset that's holding you back from growing your online business. No more feeling overwhelmed or stuck in the same place year after year. Each week, we'll dive deep into strategies for being intentional with your precious time so you can hit those business goals while still making time for yourself and your family. If you're ready to create more time, get practical tips and prioritize the steps that will make the biggest impact on your business and life, then you're in the right spot. Pop in your earbuds, steal a quiet moment, and let's find time together. Hey there, friend. Let's talk about something that eats up a big chunk of our days. Email. Did you know that, on average, we spend about 28% of our work week, roughly 13 hours, just dealing with emails? That's more than an entire day of the week. And that's not even counting the time we spend stressing over sent messages, awaiting replies, or dreading what might be waiting in our inbox come morning. It all adds up to even more time lost. But what if we could trim that down and reclaim those hours for things that truly lights us up? A great method that's been buzzing in the business, time management and productivity world is Inbox Zero. The idea is to clear out your email inbox completely. Every message is either deleted, delegated, filed away or handled, so you're not drowning in unread emails. So if you have hundreds or thousands of emails staring at you, it's time to stop feeling like your inbox is your boss. Stop being held hostage to the pings and notifications of your inbox pushing you to reply straight away. We'll firstly dive into a 5-step process to declutter your emails. And then we'll look into the ups and downs of aiming for that spotless inbox and discuss if it really is the best approach for you. We'll also discuss alternative ways to manage your emails and how to bulletproof your inbox for holidays, vacations, or unexpected setbacks like illness, so stick around. I've also got a mindset shift at the end that might just change how you think about email for good. Firstly, we need to get our emails under control. If you already have them under control, there are some nuggets here that I'm sure you'll be able to use to spend even less time on your emails. You can conquer that mountain of emails without being chained to your inbox all day. It's not about responding to every message immediately or spending hours sorting through them. Today, we're diving into a fresh, practical approach to help you manage your time and attention more effectively. We'll cut through the chaos, make quick decisions, and keep you in control of your inbox no matter how many emails are waiting. I would recommend doing this over the next 5 days if you have hundreds of emails. I'll guide you through a simple, focused system that will help you clear your inbox and keep it under control. Step 1, we'll hit the reset button by archiving old emails and starting fresh. Step 2, we'll create top-level email folders. Step 3, we'll automate and filter your inbox to reduce further clutter. Step 4, we'll use the 2-minute rule to clear out quick tasks. Step 5, we'll learn how to process your inbox into manageable time blocks. And actually, I do have a bonus step 6. We'll set boundaries that keep you in control long term. By the end of these steps, your inbox will work for you, and you'll have the tools to maintain Inbox Zero without stress. So let's dive in. Step 1 is to declare email bankruptcy. It's simple. Clear out the noise and start fresh. If your inbox is overflowing with hundreds or even thousands of emails, trying to process them all can feel like running on a treadmill, going nowhere fast. But don't worry, there's a quick solution. The action is to declare email bankruptcy. Create a folder called Archive and move every email in your inbox there. Think of it as giving yourself permission to let go of all the accumulated clutter. You're not deleting anything important. You can always search for anything specific later on. But for now, enjoy a clean slate. Well, why does it matter? Why it matters is holding on to hundreds of unread emails creates a constant background hum of stress. Archiving those old emails shifts you from chaos to control. You're prioritizing mental clarity and focusing on the present. Today's action step for this one is to hit the reset button. Archive those old emails and breathe easy knowing they're out of sight but still accessible if needed. Step 2 is to create top-level email folders. What we want to do is set up a system for directing your emails when they come in, setting up folders for emails to live in rather than your inbox. I call these my top-level folders. Numbering them keeps them at the top, and remember you can always change it in the future. Okay, There are zero rules here, friend. Just do what works best for you. Let's talk about folders that make your inbox feel a little bit easier and a little less like chaos. Here are a few starter ideas to help you create your ideal setup. Number 1 is the action required folder. Any emails that you need to circle back to, keep them here. This is the spot for emails that need a thoughtful reply or that you've put on hold until later. Think of it as a holding zone for anything that's just not done, but still on your radar. Number 2 is the waiting one. Ever feel like you're just sitting around waiting for people to get back to you? Yeah, me too. A waiting folder can help. Toss anything in here you're waiting on so you can check back and follow up as needed. It's a lifesaver in keeping track of those I'll get back to you moments. The next one is a reading folder. Your inbox doesn't have to be all business. And if you're like me, you subscribe to things for inspiration, new ideas, or just for education and reading. A reading folder keeps all those newsletters, trainings, and bits of inspiration out of your main inbox, but ready when you want to dive in. The next one is a project-specific folder. Have you got a project on the go? Set up a folder for just that. Keep all project-related emails together so that every little to-do, update, or conversation lives in one place, nice and organized. In the previous step, we did set up our archive folder, and this is where we want to keep things without cluttering up our inbox. Anything you don't need daily but aren't ready to toss can go here. A quick swipe clears the clutter without losing important information. Find out what works for you and build a system that makes emails feel just a little bit more effortless. Why does it matter? Why it matters because when emails come in, you want them going somewhere specific instead of floating around in your inbox, taking up mental space. A few dedicated folders make sure nothing falls through the cracks while giving you a sense of control and clarity. When you open up your inbox, you'll know exactly what's waiting for you, and that's a game changer for peace of mind. So take a moment to set up these folders today and let your inbox breathe. Pop in a few that fit your style and watch how much easier it is to stay on top of things. Trust me, your inbox is about to become your new favorite space. No stress, just pure productivity vibes. Step 3 is to automate and filter for future success. In this step, we're focusing on making your email management easier. Once you've archived your inbox and set up your folders, it's time to set up systems that prevent it from getting cluttered again. The key here is automation, letting your email work for you without you having to constantly manage it. Your task today is to set up filters for incoming emails, redirecting less relevant emails to a folder and bypassing your inbox entirely. Start by thinking about the types of emails you don't need to see right away. Newsletters, promotions, receipts, or notifications. Start this as the new emails start to hit your inbox. Make sure that you unsubscribe from emails that you are not reading. If you do think you want to read them in the future, then set up a filter for it. Create filters that automatically send them to those dedicated folders. For example, you could use your reading folder for newsletters. This way, they skip your inbox entirely and you can check them when you're ready. You can set up these filters in Mail, Gmail, or Outlook with just a few clicks by specifying keywords or email addresses for sorting incoming messages. By automating this, you'll be reducing the number of emails that hit your main inbox, leaving space only for really what's important. Another way to sort your emails is to flag and color code them. Use this sparingly and think about whether another email filter and folder might be better. Why does this matter? Automation is crucial because it removes the need to manually process every single email. Without filters, your inbox will keep filling up and you'll spend time sorting through unnecessary emails. By setting up these filters, you're creating a system that helps you stay on top of your inbox without doing any extra work. You'll notice fewer distractions and can focus more on high-priority messages. So today, take 10 minutes to create a couple of basic filters, whether it's for newsletters, promotions, or receipts. Automate the small stuff. Your future self will thank you. And keep creating a couple more filters every day, and soon you'll find you don't need to create them anymore. Step 4, the 2-minute rule. Step 4 is all about efficiency, handling the small stuff right away so you can clear out a significant chunk of your inbox without getting bogged down. It's time to use the 2-minute rule to power through those emails quickly and keep the momentum going. Here's how it works. For every email you open, ask yourself, can I deal with this in 2 minutes or less? If the answer is yes, handle it immediately. Reply, forward, or archive it. Whatever needs to be done, get it off your plate. If it's something more complex that requires more time or thought, move it to your action required folder and schedule a specific time to address it later. This way you can quickly eliminate a lot of small tasks that would otherwise clog up your inbox. Why does this one matter? The 2-minute rule is a power move for new entrepreneurs because it helps you knock out a large number of emails in a short amount of time, reducing the overall load and giving you a sense of accomplishment. Every small win counts, and these quick victories keep your inbox from getting bloated again. Instead of rereading the same emails and procrastinating on the small stuff, you'll feel lighter with every quick decision you make. It's a momentum builder. Today's mission: go through as many emails as you can using the 2-minute rule. Handle the quick ones immediately and move the bigger tasks to your action required folder. Trust me, this rule will clear out clutter fast. Step 5. Batch process with blocks of time. Step 5's goal is all about tackling your current inbox in manageable chunks, because now you will have started to receive more emails. When you have a lot of emails waiting, it can feel tempting to spend an entire day just sitting down and trying to power through them all. But that's a fast track to burnout, and chances are you won't even get to the bottom of them. Instead, we're going to break it down into bite-sized pieces with a much more efficient strategy. Don't try to conquer everything in one sitting. Instead, I want you to take aside 2 or 3 30-minute blocks today to batch process your emails. Think of each block as a focused work sprint where you're fully dedicated to clearing out as many emails as you can. Start with one folder or section at a time. Maybe begin with your action required folder, then move on to another. Your mission is simple: focus on what's just in front of you and try and clear out as much as possible within that time frame. Make sure you also leverage AI. For example, in your replies, you can use Gemini's AI Smart Reply in Gmail to save time. Creating these email blocks can reduce your email time to be about 8 hours per week, freeing up 5 hours for most people. Why it matters: working in focused bursts keeps you productive while also preventing burnout. When you divide your time into smaller, manageable chunks, you'll notice you stay more energized and focused. Plus, it gives you permission to step away, recharge, and return to your inbox with a fresh perspective for the next round. It's all about quality of focus, not quantity of time spent in your inbox. So today, schedule 2 30-minute ninja battles with your inbox. You'll be amazed at what you can accomplish when you focus on just a chunk at a time. Ready? Let's go. Now, I do have this bonus step 6, which is all about setting boundaries. This step is about staying in control of your inbox by setting strong boundaries and creating sustainable habits. Now that you've worked hard to get to inbox zero, it's time to protect those gains by managing your email in a way that fits your life, not the other way round. Try and set clear boundaries for when you check your emails. Remember, the 2 or 3 times a day is ideal. Perhaps once in the morning and once just after lunch. And if you want a third one, then once late in the afternoon. Outside of those times, turn off all email notifications completely. This keeps you from constantly reacting to every new message that pops up. Next, make it a habit to review your action required folder at least once a day. This regular check-in ensures that no important tasks slip through the cracks and helps you stay on top of your inbox without it becoming overwhelming again. By setting these boundaries, you're managing your attention instead of letting email control you. Constantly checking your inbox is mentally draining and disrupts your focus from more important tasks. When you decide when to check your email rather than reacting to every notification, you'll find that your stress levels decrease and your productivity increases. Maintaining a weekly review of your top-level folders is key to keeping your system running smoothly, allowing you to maintain inbox zero long-term without feeling overwhelmed. And if you can never get to everything in your reading folder, it's time to get serious with your unsubscribing. So set boundaries today, choose 2 or 3 times a day to check your email, turn off notifications, and watch how much more in control you feel. You've got this. Now you've got the tools to keep your inbox in check. You've now got the tools to keep your inbox in check without letting it run your life. The steps we talked about will get you to an inbox that's close to zero, but here's the thing. It's not just about the number of emails in your inbox. It's about making a shift in how we think about and manage email altogether. And that's where the original definition of inbox zero comes into play. It's actually not just 0 emails in your inbox. Wait, I hear you say. That's not what you're expecting. Most people think inbox zero means clearing out every single email from your inbox. But Merlin Mann, the productivity guru who coined the term, had a different take. He was defining it as minimizing the time and mental energy spent on emails, which, honestly, is such a refreshing perspective. It's about easing the mental load, the dread, the anticipation, the overthinking that emails can bring. And here's where it gets interesting. Looking at inbox zero through these 2 lenses, one, keeping your inbox empty versus reducing the time and energy emails takes, helps us figure out what works best for each of us. So I love looking at it from the pros and cons of each approach. Let's firstly look at maintaining an empty inbox. The pros are Tackling every task. By addressing each email promptly, nothing slips through the cracks. For business professionals, this can lead to top-notch customer service, ensuring every client receives a timely response. Another pro is work-life balance. Leaving work with an empty inbox can help you truly disconnect, reducing stress about pending emails during your downtime. It can also beat procrastination. A structured approach to emails can prevent sidetracking by less productive activities. Instead of scrolling through social media, you're knocking out emails first thing. Can give you a sense of accomplishment. Wrapping up the day with a clear inbox provides a sense of achievement, boosting your mood and helping to fend off burnout. Can also give you a sharper focus. With no unread emails nagging at you, it's easier to concentrate on other important tasks without the constant pull to check your inbox. Okay, let's look at the cons of maintaining a zero inbox. It's super time consuming. For those with hefty inboxes, getting to zero can be a major time sink. You might spend hours sorting and responding, which isn't always the best use of your time. Another con is endless replies. The more you respond, the more replies you might get, leading to a never-ending cycle of emails that can feel overwhelming. You can misplace your priorities. Focusing on clearing emails immediately might mean you're neglecting more pressing tasks, while you're busy archiving more important work can be piling up. Another con is it's never truly over. Emails keep coming day and night. Striving for zero can feel like a never-ending battle, which can be exhausting. Another con is you can become obsessed. The drive to maintain an empty inbox can be all-consuming. You might find yourself constantly checking and dealing with emails, interrupting other activities and adding stress. On the other side, let's look at the pros and cons of minimizing mental energy spent on emails. The pros are improved focus. Reducing the mental load of emails allows for better concentration on significant tasks. It reduces stress, so less time spent worrying about emails can decrease anxiety and enhance overall well-being. You can also increase productivity. Allocating less mental energy to emails frees up resources for more meaningful work. The cons could be delayed responses. Spending less time on emails might lead to slower replies, potentially affecting communication. Another one is overlooked messages. Important emails could be missed if we're not regularly reviewing our email folders. And another con is perception issues. Clients might perceive a lack of engagement if emails are not promptly addressed. Being transparent in when you're actually going to reply will alleviate that one though. We are all such individual humans that these pros and cons will resonate differently with each of us, but all will help spark some action to reduce the amount of time spent on emails, which is in reality the goal here. And that is why focusing more on reducing the mental load of emails rather than achieving an actual empty inbox is a great mindset shift. I think a couple of emails in your inbox is healthy and realistic, but whatever works for you and your current season is actually the best. And no, I haven't forgotten about bulletproofing your inbox for the holidays, vacations, or those unexpected setbacks, like when life throws you a curveball. Hello, flu season. When you're consistent with email habits, you'll notice the emails start to slow down. And here's why. Setting boundaries like clear out-of-office replies lets senders know you're unavailable, cutting down those just following up messages. Delegating tasks while you're out means urgent stuff can get handled right away instead of piling up for your return. Keeping your inbox organized with filters and folders makes it way easier to jump back in without feeling buried. And when you communicate your availability with key people before you head out, it sets clear expectations. So there's less email chaos to clean up later. But here's the magic part. Taking a true break, limiting email access, and giving yourself space to actually recharge. That's what prevents burnout. And sets you up for success when you're back in action. And make sure you plan a little catch-up time for your return. It will keep your inbox feeling manageable instead of overwhelming. These little steps add up, and before you know it, you're not just managing your emails, you're building habits that keep them from managing you. How good does that sound? Hopefully, this mindset shift transforms your inbox from a source of dread into a manageable part of your day. What I think is the best part is that you're in control now, not your email. The goal is to handle emails effectively without allowing them to dominate your time or mental space. Finding a balance that works for your life and workload is key. Remember, the aim is to make your email work for you, not the other way around. It's the small actions we take that can free up the hours, prevent burnout, and significantly impact your business. So to wrap it all up, these are your action items. Follow the 5 steps, plus the bonus 6 one. Incorporate these habits into your regular routine. Continue to implement these strategies, and consider conducting a monthly review of your inbox system to ensure it remains effective for you. This bit of upkeep will make a significant difference in maintaining your email sanity long term. So I believe that you can transition from inbox overwhelm to inbox ninja in just a few days. Let's keep that momentum going, and remember, Inbox Zero isn't a one-time event. It's a mindset, and you have everything you need to maintain it. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Here's to a future of stress-free, organized inboxes and more time for living. Hey friends, thank you so much for tuning in to the Time for Living podcast today. If this episode inspired you to take action and save time, I'd be so grateful if you could leave a written review and subscribe over on Apple Podcasts. Your feedback means the world to me and helps us reach even more amazing people like you. If you know a friend who needs to hear this message, share this episode with them. And remember, your time is precious, so make every moment count. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep living, and keep making time for what matters most.